Children, today we will see the solved examples based on the measure of arc curve. Okay, so the first example is the question number 1, which is the question number 1 in figure. Actually, we will draw the figure at first. So here is the figure. This circle is there. Okay, this is your circle. So question is the in figure. In this figure, here is triangle LMN given. This is 35 degree and name of the triangle is LMN. Okay, and in figure chord LM, chord LM is congruent to chord LN. LN means LM is congruent to LN. Its measure is same. Okay. Then angle L is equals to 35 degree. Angle L is equals to 35 degree. Angle L is equals to 35 degree. And we have to find out first. Find first measure of arc MN. Measure of arc MN. And second measure of arc LN. Okay, so we have to find out the measure of arc LN, and afterwards we have to find out the measure of arc LN. Okay, so if you see the figure, if you see this figure, you will notice that it is a which angle? It is inscribed angle. Okay, if inscribed angle it is there, and this angle is there, this arc intercepted by this angle, then what happens? The measure of MN is double the measure of angle MLN. So this is 35, then its measure is 70. That we find it orally. Okay, and next, if it is an isosceles triangle, then what happens? This all the measure, all circles, all arcs measure is 360 degree. From that, if we subtract the 70, so we got it here how much? 140. Remaining angle we have to divide with the 2, then we will get the measure of LN is equal to 145. Now we will see how to solve this example. So first of all, what we will find the measure of arc MN. This measure we will find it at first. So first, angle L is equal to, you know that, 1/2 measure of arc MN. Okay, this angle L is there, it is half of MN, and reason behind it is the inscribed angle theorem. Inscribed angle theorem. Inscribed angle theorem. Okay, now next we know the measure of angle L is equals to, it is how much? 35. Okay, is equal to, we get it here 1/2 measure of arc MN. Okay, this 2 it will come here for the multiplication. So here 35 into 2 is equal to measure of arc MN. Okay, now 35 2s are 70 is equal to measure of arc MN. So in this easy way we find it here the measure of arc MN. This arc's measure arc MN's measure we find it. Now we have to find out the measure of arc LN. We have to find out the measure of arc LN. Where is LN? This part from here to here. This part of the circle is called as a arc LN. Okay. Now to find the measure of arc LN, what we have to do first of all, this is the second one now. So measure of arc MLN. Hold we have to find out MLN. This MLN is equal to 360 minus measure of arc MN, and MN's measure is 70. Okay, so we will write here in this way: measure of arc MLN is equal to 360 minus measure of arc MN. Measure of arc MN. If we from whole circle, if we subtract the MN, we will get the measure of arc MLN, means M, L and this N. Okay, so first of all, and the reason behind it is the definition of measure of arcs. Here write definition of measure of arc. Measure of arc. Okay, so here what will come? 360 minus measure of arc MN is equal to 70 minus 70. 360 minus 70 is equals to 290 degree. Okay, what we find now? The M, L and N. It is 290 degree. Okay, now what is given in the question? These two are chords are there, LM and LN. They are congruent to each other. So right here now, as we know that chord LM is congruent to chord MLN. Okay, chord NL, otherwise LN. Okay, so if they are congruent to each other, then arcs are also congruent to each other. So ML is equals to LN. So right here, therefore arc LM is congruent to arc which LN or NL. So here I written LN, and LN also if you are writing, then also okay. Now they are congruent to each other. Once they are congruent to each other, what we have to write? These arcs are congruent. So this 290, if we divide with the 2, you will get the measure of arc LN. So how to solve this? That we will see now here. So here write, but measure of arc LM, measure of arc LM, okay, plus this measure of arc ML plus LN. Measure of arc LN is equal to measure of arc MLN, capital M, L and N. Okay, now these two arcs measure is equal to this. So first of all we will write here, we can replace the LM with the LN and LN with the MN. So what we will get it here? Measure of arc LM plus measure of arc LN is equals to this measure of MLN is equals to how much we find it here? 290 is equal to 290 degree. Okay, now these two arcs are congruent to each other. You see it here, these two arcs are congruent to each other. So we can write here, therefore measure of arc LM is equal to measure of arc LN is equals to 290 upon 2. 290 upon 2. Okay, so and its answer is 145 degree. Okay, if you divide this, you will get 1.45 degree. Or second, chord LM is congruent to LN. Chord LM is congruent to chord LN. Okay, what we have to find out? The measure of arc, we find it here. So what we have to do here? This both measure is same. So here angle M is congruent to N, because this is isosceles triangle and base angles are always congruent to each other. Okay, this is the one method. Otherwise we can solve it another method. Another method is, if these chords are congruent to each other, then angles are also congruent to each other. So M is congruent to angle N. Okay, if these angles are congruent to each other, okay, reason is that isosceles triangle. Triangle theorem. Okay, these chords are suppose congruent to each other, then angles are, if these chords are congruent, angles are also congruent to each other. So here I 2 angle M is equals to how much? 180. Means whole this triangles, all angles is equal to 180 degree, and minus what we have to do? We have to subtract the 35 degree. Okay. So triangles, all angles sum is equal to 180, subtract 35. So you will get it here 145 degree. Okay. So M is equals to what we get it here? 2 measure of 2 it will goes here for divide 2 angle M is equals to, this is what we got, angle M is equal to 145 divided by 2. Okay, that we get. Now angle M is there, its double ln is there, it's a double ln is there. So right here measure of arc ln is equal to 2 into measure angle M. So 2 into 145 upon 2, 2 get cancelled with 2, so remain 145 degree. So you can solve this example by 2 way. First you understand that it's double, S double is MN, so you got the answer here. Second, inside when you have to find out the ln, this ln, you just use the circles property. Okay, in circle if these parts are congruent, these arcs are also congruent to each other. If these arcs are congruent to each other, okay, then the MLN is equals to, we have to subtract the MN from 360, then you will get here 290. Okay, and 290 is half is ln and 290 is half is ln. So we shown here 145. Otherwise use the triangles property, that is sum of all angles of triangle is equals to 180 degree, and from this if you subtract the 35 you get the sum of measure of angle M plus N. Okay, and that is 145, and you divide it with the 2, then you will get the measure of angle M, and M angle is how much we got it here? 145 divided by 2, and its double is 145. So ln is equal to 145. In this way you solve this example. Okay, now after this example we will see the next example, that is the example number 2. So second example we will see. Question number 2. In figure. So here also figure we have to draw at first. Here it is the figure. Okay. And in this figure they shown these are the this is 24 degree. Here it is 24 degree. Then this angle is Q angle. It is not actually the so this point is not there. This point is P, Q, S, and this is R. Okay, and this angle's measure is 58 degree. It is not a central angle. That thing you have to keep in your mind. Okay, so this is the circle. So what is the question? In circle, in figure, in figure 3, this figure inside chord PQ and RS, chord PQ and RS, this is the PQ and this is RS, intersect each other at point, intersect each other at T. Okay, at point T they intersect each other, which PQ and RS intersect at each other at T. So first what we have to find out, that find M, find measure of arc SQ, arc SQ. We have to find out the measure of arc SQ. This arc we have to find out. If SQ, but when we have to find out if angle STQ, this angle STQ is equal to how much? 58 degree. Okay, if it's STQ is equal to 58 degree, then what is the measure of SQ we have to find out, and measure of angle PSR is equals to 24 degree. This measure is equal to 24 degree. And first what we have to verify, that first it was our second. Verify angle STQ. This is STQ is equals to 1/2 measure of measure of arc PR, measure of arc PR plus measure of arc SQ. Okay, this angle is there, which STQ. STQ is equals to what they told you, half the measure of PR and SQ. Both measures half. Both measures half is the measure of STQ. We have to show that. Okay, so the next term, third what we have to prove that STQ, this angle STQ is equals to 1/2 measure of arc PR, this measure of arc PR plus measure of arc SQ, measure of arc SQ for any measures of STQ, for any measure of angle STQ. Okay, and fourth what we have to prove that right inward property. Third, right inwards the property. We have to write the property inward. Right inwards the property. Third, this property is there that we have to write in our own word. So first we will find the measure of angle SQ. So as you know that answer, angle SPQ, this is the angle SPQ. Angle SPQ, this angle is equals to what? Angle SPT. Okay, this SPQ is equal to measure of angle SPT. Okay, this measure both is same, so is equals to 58 minus 24 is equals to 34. So subtract, if these two angles if we subtract, because it is the exterior angle of this triangle. Okay, this angle STQ is exterior angle for triangle PST. So if you get subtract 24 minus 50, you will get this angle, it is 34 degree, and if it is 34, SQ is equal to 68 because it's a double it is. So here exterior angle theorem. Okay, now first only we are looking. So here write measure of arc QS. Measure of arc QS is equals to 2 into angle SPQ. Angle SPQ, so is equal to 2 into 34 is equals to 68 degree. So how much we got it here? 68 degree. First question over. We solved it here. Now we will second question. What is the second question inside? What is they are asking? So field measure of arc PR we have to find out here. What? SQ also only we have to find out. But when PSR is equal to 24 at that time. So here write measure of arc PR, measure of arc PR, this PR is equals to PR is equal to 2 into angle PSR. Okay, this PR's measure is 24 double, so is equals to how much it will come? 2 into 24 is equals to 48 degree. Okay, now what we have to write? First see here we will write now 1/2 this we have to write here. 1/2 now 1/2 measure of arc PR. This 1/2 measure of PR, measure of arc PR plus measure of arc SQ plus measure of arc SQ. Okay, this we had taken. This value we are finding. So is equals to how much it will be there? So is equals to 1/2 into bracket measure of arc PR. Just we find it here how much it is? 48. It's double, it is 48. Its measure is 48 and its measure is 68. That we find it now. So here write 48 plus 68 is equals to 1 upon 2. Sum of this both is equals to 116 and is equal to 58 degree. So now how much we got it here? This angle is equals to 58 degree. Now and 58 degree means only STQ. STQ's measure is already given 58. Therefore is equals to what we get it here, angle STQ. So that is verified of second way proof. This we had taken here, its measures we put it here, and after solving what we get here, 58 degree, and 58 degree is the measure of STQ. Okay, now we'll move towards the third proof. Okay, so third inside they gave the activity, fill in the blanks activity is there. In your textbook it is activity. Okay, and complete the fill in the blank. So angle STQ is equals to, this STQ is equals to angle SPQ plus angle plus box is given here. Box is given and here it is interior angle theorem. Sorry, exterior angle theorem of triangle. So STQ, this is STQ. It is exterior angle for which triangle? SPT. So here written SPQ. Okay, it is given, and next we have to write here in the box. So here SPQ. Next it is the next line inside given 1/2 into bracket measure of arc SQ. Measure of, this bracket is not there. Measure of arc SQ plus box, and here written inscribed angle. Okay, angle theorem. And lastly given 1/2 into bracket, 1/2 into bracket, this bracket instead of this you can write here. Okay, 1/2 into bracket measure of arc this step we will cancel. So is equal to written here 1/2, here bracket inside, two boxes are shown here. This is the first box and this is the second box is given here. So we have to fill these boxes. Now we have to fill the boxes here. So for that, plus first STQ. This STQ is the exterior angle for the triangle PTS. Okay, and here SPQ written. So another angle may be PSR. Angle PSR. Okay, the sum of these two angles is equal to exterior angles here. So SPQ. This SPQ is equal to what written? Instead of this angle there it wrote here arc SQ. So PSR. SR. Instead of this we will write here arc which will there PR. Here what will come? Arc PR. Measure of arc PR. Now measure of arc SQ. Suppose here also what we have to do, 1/2 plus this we have, right? This 1/2 it will come here for common. So here write measure of arc SQ plus here write measure of arc PR. Okay, now that we have proved STQ. This STQ is equal to, this STQ is equal to half of sum of SP and SQ and PR. And from that we have to write the property. So what is the property? If two chords of a circle, if two chords of a circle intersect each other in the interior of the circle, okay, so these are the chords, that is PQ and RS. These two chords are there and they meet at each other in the interior of the circle. Then the measure of angle between them, measure of angle between them is half the sum of measures of arc intercepted by angle, by the angle, okay, angle and its opposite angle, opposite angles. So that is the property we wrote in the words. So first of all we have to find out here SQ's measure. So SQ is equal to double of angle P. So here SQ is at 34 is double 68. So next we have to prove that STQ is equal to half the measure of PR and SQ. So for that what we had done here, we find the measure of so for second we find the measure this PR, and this PR is double of angle S, and this SQ arc is double the 34, and these two sum is equals to how much? 116, and its half is 58. We got it here, and 58 is the measure of PSTQ, okay, and this is the STQ we got. So it is STQ is the half the measure of arc PR and SQ. Afterwards fill in the blanks inside, we have to show that only, okay. So what we had done here, STQ is equal to half the angle, STQ is equal to half the, this extended angles property we use it here. So STQ is equal to 1/2 measure of PST plus SPT, okay. So SPQ is equal to what we write, measure of these two is equal to SPQ. So SPQ replaced with 1/2 measure of SQ, PS are replaced with 1/2 measure of arc PR, okay. 1/2 just take it outside, and these two arcs are there, you have to write here. And from this what we are understanding, that the property we prepared it is that if two chords of circle, this is the PS, PQ and RS, these two chords are there, if they intersect each other, then angle form, this angle form is half the sum of arc SQ and PR. If these two angles are so measure, if we add, and its half is the measure of angle STQ, and that property we understand. If this is 58, that is also 58, because they are vertically opposite angles. So in this way we show that these two triangles, this property we derive, okay. So from this what we are understanding, if these two arcs are there, if any circle you just take, and if that circle, you just take any circle here, okay, for this circle, and if these chords are there, two chords if we draw here, suppose this is one chord and that is another chord, this is PQRS. So measure of this angle, this tree, suppose RTS is equal to angle RTS is equal to RS and PQ. Measure of arc 1/2 the measure of arc RS plus arc, which is that PQ. In this way you can find this angle. This angle is there, it is, if we take the sum of RS and PQ, its sums half is the measure of angle RTS, that we understand. So today we will stop here only, and you have to solve the practice set number, one more theorem is there, that we will see in our next lecture. So okay, today we saw the solved examples. This is the first solved example and this is the another one, okay. So we will stop here. Thank you.